All right, we just arrived in Da Nang, Vietnam. Now, this is a city that I just absolutely have to keep coming back to. I absolutely love this city. So in this video, you're gonna see why this city is loved by so many people. We just came to the airport. Now, take a look at the airport, actually. It looks very, very modern, very clean. Not a lot of people. So far, so good. All right, we just did the customs declaration, and now we're already outside. Very, very efficient. Just got this iced coffee. This was around 70,000 dong. And then I also ordered my Grab car, which is a 20-minute ride to my hotel. That was 130,000 Vietnamese dong. That is insane. That's like the one thing that excites me whenever I visit Da Nang, Vietnam, is it feels affordable. It's very, very affordable, but also being extremely beautiful, like having a really nice presence. And the buildings and the roads look modern and clean. The beaches look untouched. All right, walking over to the Grab station pickup. Now this is what I mean. It just looks so clean and so modern. Look at that store, we got Big Man here. All right, guys, we have made it to the Windham Golden Bay Hotel. So there's a lot of gold theme here. So our hotel is not ready yet, so we're just gonna go into the city a bit, explore, get some food. Guys, we're checking into our room. Nice. Pretty spacious. And check out this balcony view. Wow. How much? 80,000? Okay.
Where are you from?
From Thailand. Thailand, yeah. So it's 80,000 Vietnamese dong for 2 fuzz with a ton of beef in it. Now we're gonna check out Han Market, which is a very infamous fake market with a bunch of knockoff goods, very high quality knockoff goods. This bike I rented was only 150,000 dong a day. Something about these streets and all these shops, it just feels so lively. It's just like modern, but then it also has that kind of like rustic feel to it, kind of that aged, kind of historical, like a modern side, but then also like a slightly older side, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's just a nice combination. I wouldn't say it looks ultra developed. All right, let's see if we can find anything. So as you can see, this is like a maze of Crocs, of athletic goods, of shoes, literally everything. This is the Han Market right here.
마지막 날에 오든가.
Now, even though Da Nang is one of the most beautiful cities in Vietnam, you're gonna find yourself connecting to a lot of public Wi-Fi whenever you're traveling abroad, which can be risky. That's why I always travel with NordVPN. It's the simplest way to keep your connection secure, protect your personal information, and access content from anywhere in the world without limits. And it's my absolute go-to while traveling and also while living in Thailand. As a traveler, digital nomad, or expat, you're gonna be connecting to a lot of public Wi-Fi, and these networks aren't always safe. Hackers can set up fake Wi-Fi hotspots that look legitimate, but once you connect to them, they can basically access all of your information, your data, and your private information, such as your passwords or your credit card details. And NordVPN keeps your data encrypted no matter where you are or what network you're on. And beyond security, it's also the best tool for bypassing content restrictions. So you can stream your favorite shows, use banking apps from home, or access services that might be blocked while you're abroad. So for the price of just 1 cup of coffee a month, you can protect yourself with NordVPN today. And right now, you'll get 4 extra months free on a 2-year plan using my link right here. And the best part is that there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you essentially have nothing to lose. You can try it completely risk-free, link in the description. All right, good morning guys, it is day 2. We're on the way to get the free breakfast. Now this hotel is actually huge. Xin chào. Nice, and we can even make our own banh mi's here. So we have our bread. Just gonna slice this open, I guess. This is chili sauce. Pate? I'm not sure. Let's put a little bit of this. Put some of this pork. Just put everything in it, basically. Put some radish and carrots. All right, that should be it. It doesn't look too pretty, but man, that's gonna taste good. Look at that. So far, the Windham Golden Bay Hotel has been very, very comfortable. No cons, no setbacks, nothing I didn't particularly like. I would say it's a little bit farther than kind of like the main walking areas. But I guess the benefit of that is it's like a bit in a quieter neighborhood. But I'd say that's it. I'd say everything else has been really good. The room has been really clean. The amenities are like really, really nice. Now I'm gonna show you some of the amenities. We're here on the 29th floor. Gonna check out this beautiful pool. Wow. Just look at this infinity pool on the 29th floor overlooking the entire ocean with those mountains in the backdrop and this huge, stunning bridge, this like kind of white bridge. It looks kind of like the San Francisco Bridge or something, but man, that is so picturesque. And then just completely overlaps to the other side as well. This is nice. I mean, very, very good value, to be honest. Wow, that is a wallpaper right there, literally. We're gonna be checking out the bar and the restaurant area. So this is F29. Just look at the view from here. That's absolutely beautiful. Wow, this is like the other side. This is what I meant earlier in the video, whereas this plot of land, there's like nothing much here. So in the future, this is probably gonna be a bunch of sky rises and condos and stuff. But yeah, the view is absolutely amazing from this 29th floor. All right guys, check it out. We got this afternoon tea set for 2 people here. We have all these different sorts of snacks and cakes and desserts, as well as drinks. This is some fancy stuff.
This looks luxury. Smell like a cream vanilla, something like that.
Just look at this one. This one looks crazy.
It's not like dessert. Oh, cucumber.
All right, we decided to try out the dinner special here. Just look at this presentation. Now, one thing you gotta do is be very, very careful when crossing these roads. You know, they do not really stop for you, so you just kind of have to avoid them. It's so hot. So right now it is 12 p.m. and it is 33 degrees Celsius, but the real feel temperature is 43 degrees Celsius. All right, we just hopped on the motorbike, just wanted to switch up the scene a little bit. We are on An Thuong Road, An Thuong Street right now. The most nomads, the most expats, kind of like a digital nomad hub. Here you're gonna have a lot of these accommodations, these hotels. See what I mean? These wide streets, very clean, just filled with these rows and rows of trees and these shops. Even though I said that this was like an expat hub, expat street, it still feels very, very local. Da Nang still feels very, very local. It doesn't feel like Bali, for example, where it's extremely gentrified and very like colonized in a sense. Wherever you go, you see majority locals. Just look at where we are. Unbelievable. Look at that crystal clear blue water with these palm trees, these wide roads. So we are here at Mai An Beach, and it's not as crowded as Mai Khe Beach, it seems. But yeah, just incredibly scenic. This literally looks like a wallpaper. Like, just look at this walk right here, guys. It's so serene. How do you like Da Nang so far?
I like Da Nang because it's look modern, and I like the food. I like food here. Food here is really amazing.
Yeah.
Really good.
Da Nang makes Bangkok feel expensive. It really does. I'd say everything across the board is like 30 to 50% cheaper here in Da Nang. And you know, if you were to compare Da Nang to Phuket, Phuket is so expensive too. So yeah, if your only concern is cost of living, Da Nang is definitely gonna be a hot spot. Just absolutely incredible. I'm gonna take a little diversion here, just walk across this beach a bit and continue on with this video. Now, instead of showing you my face, I'm just gonna narrate while showing you the beautiful view of this beach. So the next point is that Da Nang is gonna be extremely laid back and chill. So if you're somebody who likes big city energy, a lot of hustle, culture, and you wanna be surrounded by, you know, modern conveniences, modern shopping, you're not really gonna find that here. And my next point is gonna be that Da Nang might get a little boring. You know, if you're somebody who loves to chill by the beach all day, you know, eat coconuts and kind of work at a cafe and do some co-working and stay at a nice hotel, you know, it's gonna be a nice, chill, simple life. But if you like someone who likes adventure, likes a lot of nightlife, a lot of eventfulness, then Da Nang might get a little bit boring after a week or a couple of weeks, you know. I think if you're just here for a holiday and you want to do all the touristy things, I'd say like a week is honestly quite long. You know, you might run out of things to do. Whereas if you were to go somewhere like Bangkok, for example, you could easily stay there for like a month and still have things to do. Still have different neighborhoods to check out, still have different touristy activities and shopping places and malls and people to meet. And yeah, a lot of things to do. But here in Da Nang, I feel like you could do it all in like 4 to 5 days. So yeah, it kind of just depends what you're looking for. The driving is chaotic. And even though there's not that much traffic, the driving is aggressive. There is no sense of rights of way when you're driving. There is no yielding at all. Both parties are going through the intersection at the exact same time, honking at each other, telling each other, watch out, I'm going straight, avoid me. So if you do have a bit of confidence in riding your own motorbike, I highly recommend doing it. But if you're a first timer, then I would not recommend starting in Vietnam. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little vlog here in Da Nang, Vietnam, one of my favorite places to travel to. And as always, if you're interested in remote work, then make sure to check out my free training down in my description below. Follow my Instagram at I'm Pauly, and I'll see you guys in the next video.